like that. And also, if you have people comment on it, it's going to boost your live video, so more people are going to come on and watch. Okay.
Great.
Amazing. Just saw it. You don't even need a question. Yeah. 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 So I would definitely always say have your profile open to the public, because you might connect with someone and they might go onto your profile, but they won't be able to see anything that you've done. Whereas you're doing all of this cool stuff and you're being healthy and you're sharing an amazing product and amazing mission, you want people to see it. So then you need to have your profile open. Also, then your team, like if you have people who might be like on a drip list and you don't particularly want to be friends with them, they can still follow you. So yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so. Oh, Jeremy Jack is going to go over hashtag. Yes?
So for your example then, with Lauren asking about the different color hair, does Lauren go back then and look at all those posts and read them, and then you spend a lot of time answering the question or trying to get?
Yeah. So
So let me tell you about that post. Let me tell you what that post created.
I was sorry about that.
Basically I was turning 50, and I was like, well, now that I'm 50, I thought, should I be red hot and go 52? 50 as well. So I said it, put a picture of Juliana Moore or something. And it got over 750 comments, not just likes. Then people private messaged me saying, oh my God, we have to talk about it. I went red, like it was a big mistake. And then what was so great about that was like, oh my God, it's so good to hear from you again. I got 10 new customers and 2 new distributors from that one post. 10 customers and 2 new distributors from that post. Because what happened was, it's like she said, so many people started seeing it, and it started being, like everybody was friends with friends and friends with this and that. And so I would I would comment to some, and then some I would take it off. I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot about her or him. And I go, oh my God, it's so good to hear from you. How's everything going? How are the kids? I really miss you, right? And then it just stimulated a whole new conversation again for everybody. Okay?
Yes?
How many times are you posting a day? I know you said the peak times. Are you making sure to post in those peak times and then more throughout the day?
So I think quality over quantity is so important, because I was actually one of the persons who would post 9 times a day. And it's not realistic, and it's also not engaging, because people are going to unfollow you because they're like, I want to see other people's stuff. Like, I don't want to just see all of your stuff. So I try to post 3 times a day. And most of the time it'll probably be like between 2 to 4 times, depending on how good my day is and how much cool stuff I'm doing. And then just staying consistent. Every single day you need to make sure you're posting at least once to keep your algorithms up.
Quick question on that, but not necessarily all in one area. That might be Instagram, Facebook, like you're not doing like 4 posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. I usually, my Facebook and my Instagram is very, very different, and it's very based on different things.
Okay.
Facebook's very, Instagram is very much like, people just want to see nice pictures. Like, it's not really much about talking about, like, your journey and stuff like that. It's more just about sharing where you are and what you look like.
And can I just say something about Facebook real quick? How are you going to add value? Because really your goal with regards to it, it's not to like throw up all over people like she said. It's like, how can I add value today, right? So like she came in town and we're like, okay, well, what's a morning ritual that you can do too? We're walking our dog, we're getting connected, we're this and that. So think of not just posting things, people want to know you. They want to know you. So if you're just putting stuff up, versus like I said to people, I was like, what do you want to hear from me? Yeah. Like I asked a question, I'm like, what do you want to hear from me? Do you want to hear inspirational stuff? Do you want to hear nutrition stuff? And so never assume what you think that they want to hear. Find out what makes you unique, right? Like I told, we have a girl on our team, she's a model. She's a supermodel. And she literally makes 0 money as a supermodel. And so she was here, and I'm like, we want to know, like, what, supermodels think or what supermodels do. And she now has, I think in that 1 week, she got 20 new customers, right? And 3 new distributors, and she started doing this cool model stuff. And so it made her unique. What makes her, if you're a hairdresser, maybe you can give us some tips so that people are gonna wanna come back to your page about what added value you're giving. So people wanted to hear from me more personal development stuff. They wanted to hear more ritual things. They wanted more time management. So I asked them, what do they want to hear from me? Does that make sense? Yeah. So that,
Hi.
How honest are you in regards to
Very.
controversial things? So that's what I'm nervous about. It's like so religion
Oh, no.
or medical.
No, I don't post about politics or anything like that. It's all lifestyle. So like healthy and like what I'm doing, family oriented. I think it's really important to connect with your values on your social media. So like for me, it's quality time, family time, having fun, friendship, and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't go into politics and like start creating arguments over no reason, because you want to be friends with everyone on your Facebook. You don't want to start being like, you know.
all right, 2 more questions, and then we got to move on because we got a lot of stuff to cover.
So, I started, because of time constraints, I tried Buffer first, and then I started to see that that Buffer has like a print on it, like a memory post, and I didn't want people to think, oh, I'm just like spamming. So what I did was I started posting on Instagram and then sharing it on Facebook. Is there, since you're saying that Facebook is really your friend, your base,
And yeah.
is there a way of doing it the other way around, or do you recommend doing it?
I think Facebook and Instagram are completely separate things.
Okay.
I would just focus on Facebook. It's the easiest way for you to grow your business, and you want to be putting your time into one thing rather than trying to scatter your time on all platforms. Facebook's like probably the best way to connect with people because you're creating conversation, and people are more open to creating conversation on Facebook than Instagram. And Instagram is very, very millennial, so you want to be in a place where you can get as many people as you possibly can. Yeah. And also with Buffer, I would used it for a while, but I took a course and I learned that Buffer doesn't actually reach out to as many people. So, and it also brings down your algorithms. So you don't want to be sharing stuff through Buffer. Like I said with the preparation stuff, just set an alarm and have the post ready for you to do. And that's the most powerful way to do it. And it used to be the same thing. Okay, one more question.
Speaking of honesty,
Uh-huh.
I know most all of us are here. I did hear Lauren say something about Julianne Moore.
Oh, we posted a picture of the red hair.
Oh, okay.
Of her red hair.
Of the red hair to create interaction. She had red hair, so we were like, oh, should we get red hair?
Okay.